April. Food. The goal here, to have an emergency food supply that will meet the needs of your household for 3 days without outside help. An emergency food supply doesn't have to sit on a shelf ready for a disaster to strike, although it can. It can be part of the food you use every day. The key to a good food storage plan is to buy ahead of time. Replace items when they run out or get older. Buy items when they're on sale. A large duffel bag or plastic tub with a lid makes a great storage place for an emergency food supply. Make sure your family, including your pets, have what they need when disaster strikes for at least 3 days. Choose one of the following things to do this month to become better prepared. Buy a 3-day emergency food supply for your household. Put aside 3 full days of food for disasters. You probably have a better idea than anyone else how much food you and your family members would really need for 3 days. Follow the BUS rule to help you. BUS. BUS stands for balance, usability, and shelf life. First, balance. You may already buy food that provides a balanced diet for your family. A balanced diet includes a variety of foods from each of the basic food groups. This is especially important for people with health conditions. Also, be sure to include high-energy foods like nuts and protein bars, and comfort foods like graham crackers and chocolates. Usability. Choose items that don't need to be cooled, heated, or need a bunch of water to make. Examples include canned or dried meats, dry cereal, and canned vegetables. Make sure you have a manual can opener if you plan to use canned goods. Shelf life. Look at the expiration date on the food item. Use and replace before the expiration date. Take steps to make sure food in your refrigerator and freezer will stay as safe as possible as long as possible. During an extended power outage, temperatures in your fridge and freezer will rise, even if the doors stay closed. As the temperature rises, harmful bacteria will begin to grow on your food. If the temperature in your fridge stays above 41 degrees Fahrenheit for more than 4 hours, your perishable food items will be unsafe to eat. That's milk, lunch meat, mayonnaise-based salads, poultry items, leftovers, and things like that. If the temperature in your freezer stays above 41 degrees Fahrenheit for more than 1 or 2 days, food inside the freezer will be unsafe to eat. Food that still contains ice crystals will usually be safe. Always check the food's color and odor, particularly with meat when it's thawed out. Anything questionable, throw it away. And make sure it's discarded where animals can't get to it. Take steps now to make sure your perishable food remains as safe as possible. Install a thermometer in your fridge and your freezer so you know the temperatures. If you anticipate a power outage, such as a winter storm, reduce the temperature of your fridge and freezer. The colder the food is when the power goes out, the more time it takes to thaw. Keep containers of ice in your freezer to help keep the temperature down. Also, the ice can be thawed for water. When the power goes out, cover the fridge or freezer in newspapers and blankets. Keep the vents clear in case the freezer starts operating again. Always avoid opening the door to the fridge or freezer unless absolutely necessary. Use dry ice if it's available. Identify a source for dry ice in advance, and remember, if the power outage is widespread, there may be a lot of competition for this resource, so get there quickly and get plenty. If you don't know the temperature of your refrigerator or if the fridge was off for more than 4 hours, consider the food ruined and everything should be discarded. Eating perishable food that was not kept cold enough will cause food poisoning, even if it's refrozen or cooked. When in doubt, throw it out. Make sure you can meet any special dietary needs in your household. Some people are on special diets for health reasons. There can be serious effects if the right food is not available during a disaster. If you use special equipment like a blender, a food scale, or feeding tubes, make sure you take those with you. Think about keeping extra equipment at a friend's or a relative's home in case you have to evacuate. Then you'll have everything you need where you go. Talk to your healthcare provider or a nutritionist about non-perishable menu options that can be used if you can't get to a grocery store, or things that can be prepared in an emergency shelter easily. Keep a description of your medical condition and the diet that you need in your emergency kit.